You can catch the Toms brothers live and free next Tuesday night when Lucas takes on Clearfork. Now it's time to send things over to Hayden Gray for the latest installment of our area stat leaders.
Well, thank you, Coach Baylog, and welcome into that time of the episode where we check out who's leading the statistical categories in the conferences in and around the area. And today we're going to do it a little differently. We're going to talk about both boys and girls at the same time, but we'll keep it the same. And we'll start off in rebounding as we always do. And we'll take a look at the girls. Coming in royally at number 5 is Katie Wagner out of Winford at 9.5 rebounds per night. Slightly above her at 9.8 is Emily Klopp from Mohawk. She looks to take Mohawk to new heights in the tournament this season. Haley Snyder comes in at number 3 at 10 even a night for River Valley. They take home a share of the MOAC title this season. At number 2 is Ava Brown, 10.3 boards a night for her out of Lady Lex. She's highest on the list this episode. She's been on our rebound list just about every episode this season. But at number 1, to no surprise, is the junior Corey Vermilia, 13 even rebounds a night for her. Now at the boys at number 5, Jeffrey Jones, 10.4 boards a night for him. Emerging towards the end of the season, he's kind of crept his way onto this list and was there earlier at the beginning of the season. At number 4, Jacob Maddie, 10.7 boards per night out of Colonel Crawford, looking to help carry them through this year's tournament. At number 3, Carson Myers, 11.2. He is the MOAC's top rebounder and the representative on this list. At number 2, Sam McMillan at 11.8. Tall and lengthy, nothing that I don't like about Sam McMillan's game. And at number 1 is Jedediah Brandon out of Mapleton, returns to the top spot. Sometimes we have Fireland stats, sometimes we don't. But Jedediah Brandon, when I do see his numbers, usually finds his way to the top. Switching gears to scoring on the girls' side at number 5, Kendall Beverly, 16.3 points a night out of South Central, representing the Firelands Conference on the list. At number 4, Brooklyn Mosier, 17.6 points a night from the MOAC's top scorer, and as I mentioned, they clinched a share of this year's conference crown. At number 3, joining the list for the first time this season, is Alexis Ripple out of Mansfield Christian at 19 points a night. She's battled injury this season, so awesome to see her back out there putting up big numbers. At number 2, Shelby Grover, 23 even a night. She'll try to defy the odds in the tournament this season. Don't look to have an easy bracket, but going to try and take the Lady Cubs as far as she can. And at number 1, Corey Vermilia, are you not entertained? 29.6 points a night for the Lady Redbird. On the boys' side at number 5, he falls to 5th place after being first just a week ago. Matt Bland, still great numbers though, 21.8 points a night for the Indian of Mount Gilead. At number 4, Carson Myers, 21.9 points a night. The new top dog in the MOAC. He leads scorers in that conference and is 4th on our list. At number 3, Isaac Blair, 22.3 points a night for South Central. He is the lone Firelands Conference athlete on our scoring list for the boys. At number 2 is Mad Max Dawson out of Willard, 23.6 points a night, and just took down Lucas at home on Saturday, the junior, taking his team to new heights this season. But at number 1 this week is Jaden Jeffries. Let's take a closer look at Mr. Jeffries in our players spotlight. 23.7 points a night for the guard out of Madison. Nearly gave Crestview their first loss when they took them to overtime back on their undefeated streak, and recently has been bringing back that resurgence to Rams basketball. Mr. Jaden Jeffries, your scoring leader for this week. Final category of the day is assist. We'll start with the girls' side. At number 5 and 4 is a duo of Upper Sandusky Lady Rams who have been carving up the competition this season. Grace Walton and Leah Kinley at 3.5 and 3.7 assists per night respectively. At number 3, Riley Concert, 4 even a night. They have locked down another league title for what feels like forever in the Northern Tent. At number 2, Grace Lamoureux, 4.2 assists per night for her out of South Central. She returns to the list after a few weeks where we hadn't seen her name on here. But at number 1, someone you're used to seeing every week is Miss Demi Hip out of Shelby, 4.9 a night. She will have senior night along with Audie Albert this Thursday versus Ontario, and I will have a highlight of the action for you. And now finally, the boys assist leaders. At number 5, for the first time, welcome to the list, Mr. Yun. Braden out of Cary, 4.6 a night for him. At number 4, the only list that he's on this week, I'm a little bit surprised, Alex Bruscotter, 5.1 assists per night for him out of Shelby. He's been on every list, just about every episode, so not taking anything away from the accomplishments of Mr. Bruscotter. At number 3, Keenan Allen, 5.3 assists per night out of Winford, looking to make noise in this year's tournament. At number 2, Chase Ebert, 5.5 assists per night out of River Valley, who had that double overtime thriller with Shelby back on Saturday night. But your number 1 leader, he's been it for the last 3 weeks, Jax Wenger, 5.7 assists per night out of Northmore, the lone representative for the KMAC on our list. That will do it for your weekly update on the statistical leaders in the area right here on The Joe Show. Don't go anywhere though. Coach B's Ballers is coming up right after this commercial break.